Hello everybody, my name's Jill. This is my first YouTube video. Now there's a lot of things that's been said about mental health today, and I've started to do a singing therapy for mental health, and the reason I'm doing that is because I'm getting through cancer and my husband's got terminal cancer. So I'm trying to keep a positive mind every day. I like to also talk about fashions, makeup, everything and anything. My life, as I call it, is a case Sera Sera. Whatever will be, will be. I am lucky. I've got 3 beautiful children, 7 beautiful grandchildren, and 7 gorgeous little great-grandchildren to keep me busy. But having said that, some days it's hard to be positive when you've got all this happening everyday medical things and one thing and another, and the stress of it all is upsetting. So anyway, when I was younger, I thought about what can I do about this? Sit and mope? I'll just give it a try. Mistakes are no mistakes. And I remember I always liked to listen to Doris Day. She's always been cheerful no matter what. And I want to be cheerful and happy. I'm fed up of being miserable and sad. So when I was a young teenager, I was walking through town to meet my boyfriend, who's now my husband, and I had this beautiful voice coming out of this shop, and it stuck in my mind, not realising it then who it would be really. I was only about 16, but it stuck in my mind. Anyway, as years went by, I thought, oh, and I listened to this lovely voice. For some reason, it came to my mind, and she was called Doris Day, and I've loved her for years because of her voice. She's cheerful and she's been through certain things. Who hasn't? We all have. So anyway, I'm going to sing a song, and anybody can get mental health through anything, no matter what it is, how old you are, it doesn't make any difference. But my life is not going to be every day all about that. I've got to get around that somehow, some way, getting out, doing things. But I'm going to sing for now a little song, and it's called A Very Precious Love, because all my family are, they're all precious to me. A very precious love is what you are to me. A stairway to a star, a night in Shangri-La of ecstasy. Lanterns of gold, lanterns of blue, twinkle in the shadows while I dance with you, and echo in the wind across a summer lake is saying you should know that lanterns lose their glow and hearts can break. So hold me close, my darling, and kiss me tenderly, and give your precious love, your very precious love to me. So that's today. Now, talking about makeup, I watch all these makeup programs and all these things on YouTube, and I am a 70 plus lady. But anyway, I try to look my best like everybody else does. And I'm afraid I've tried the different things, the different creams and potions. And the only thing I find is good, healthy food diet, because I have had my colon cancer and I've had that removed. So I've got to eat sensibly. So I think nourishment is the best thing. We can all get sat there eating chocolate, which I can't. It affects me, so I'm not allowed to eat chocolate really. So, and all these makeup things. When my mum was young, all she had was a little block of mascara with a brush, and used to wet it and rub it and pop it on. And she had one little, I think, a Max Factor powder puff, and one little blusher, and I once saw Marlene Dietrich on a film, and I'm sure this is right, and she got a saucer and she put it upside down and she lit something, a lighter, and it made some dark marks onto this saucer, and she got it and put it on her eye like eyeshadow. I'm sure I've seen Marlene Dietrich do that. And I thought, wow. So now there's so much choice and so much expense. I will be trying to do a few different makeup things, but I won't be spending a fortune because I've got a lot of family, and I would rather spend my money on buying little dresses and little outfits for them and little presents than wasting it on expensive things like that. You know, different eye this and different eye that. It'll be more or less basic stuff, drugstore stuff, and simple makeup removers and things like that. There'll be no big expensive stuff. I've got more important things in my mind to spend my money on. But anyway, that's a starter. I could do with really writing a book. My young grandson loves to hear my stories when I was a child. And he'll sit there and he'll say, Nana, tell me another story when you were little. And I'll tell him one. I ought to write them down, really. But he drops all what he's doing is to do with social media, these games I play on and all the things. I'm not very technically minded, but I'm giving it a try. It's difficult when you've not been brought up with it. But today, they're like sponges, the minds of the little ones. My little ones as they're coming up. And it's amazing. They're trying to teach me things. Well, I'm going to give it a go. And as I say, I might have baffled on a bit with things, but I just wish everybody could live happily, and we're just living with COVID. Now we've got something else, a terrible war going off. I don't say too much because I'll get upset again, and I'm trying not to. I just wish people could live happily. After all, this one big planet, we don't own it. We live on it. You know, why can't we be happy? I wish we could. So anyway, God bless everybody. And it's been nice to talk, and I hope I can talk to you again. God bless. See you all soon. Thank you.